still can't believe I'm seeing Danins and Renins getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renins.
To what end?
So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Vicent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
So, it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So is mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
Looks like Danins are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldermenencia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danon.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Eldermenencia has Danons protecting him?
In this country, Danon guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danon laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danon medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a run-in for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danons who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword... I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Ren and Danon coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danons.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danons here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menencia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign. Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danons, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menencia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cyslodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cyslodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
Then Elda Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache.
Maybe it's time... Might try on something new.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins, hmm?
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? There it is!
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's so adorable.
You say something?
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
I'm sure it does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if somebody didn't train it to.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hoodle.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renin, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day, but I really could have done without any Zeugles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls, but now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zeugles work for the Renins. There might be strays out here, but the other Zeugles won't let them get close.
Using Zeugles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here, too.
Ah! Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen?
Hmm?
Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Dragon Swarm! Crumble! Sword up! Sword Rain Alpha!
Whatever you do, just stay away from getting hurt.
Hurricane! That's freaking done!
Here I come!
Let me help. Now I'm real mad!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I really owe you one.
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
They're surrounding us.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Dragon Shell!
An astral art?
That's my cue.
It's all mine! I'm on!
Shut him down!
Burn in hell!
Spread.
Looks like it could be worth something.
No choice!
Let me help.
Dragon
Lightning
Swarm!
grenade.
I'm on! Sword Rain Distance!
Hamming, this one's mine.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Anything here. Let me help.
You're finished!
First aid. Astral energy.
Say no more!
Glacier clear. Pierce evil.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Hit. Freeze laser.
River!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Eat this! Watch it! Into the
I'm even stronger than before.
The reason the trees around here are so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees can get pretty big on their own without any extra help. Go no further!
Dragon Swarm!
First aid!
Okay, here I go!
Bullseye! Raging Cascade!
Dragon Swarm!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind! Are those arms even natural? Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Burn!
Raging Cascade!
You're mine! It's over!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had.
We should think of...
Got to break through!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! Condense! Thundering Blazer!
Here I come! It's over! This one's gonna be tough!
Thunder Hurricane! Power of water!
Sword Alpha!
Here goes! Not in your dreams!
Sword Alpha!
Lightning Descent! I never miss! Do it!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Carve through armor!
Seems about right to me.
Get lost!
Dragon
Raging
Swarm!
Cascade!
Ignite!
First strike! Talon Hurricane!
Sword Alpha!
Dance in the wind! Into the field! Watch it! This'll come in handy!
Lightning Condense!
Sword Alpha!
Here's let me help!
Too much to
First
handle!
aid!
You're finished! Sword
Here's the
Alpha!
dance in the wind!
Sleep now!
Blue
Get out
escape!
of here with the others!
Sword Alpha!
Talon Hurricane! Into the shadows!
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
Careful, we don't want to fall here.
Yeah, I doubt anyone would hear if we even called for help.
I don't think people flattened into pancakes can...
No choice!
Raging Cascade!
Dragon Sword Alpha! I'll take you all on!
Revenge in the wind!
It's over!
Glacial Spear! Here's
Dragon
evil!
Swarm!
They look cute stuff!
Here I come!
There's this!
Now finish!
Lightning
Eagle
Descent!
Fire! Got fires!
I've got this!
Sword
Let us
Alpha!
marksman handle it! Raging
All yours!
Cascade!
You!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right! No time to hold back! Eat dirt!
Blah, blah, blah!
Hurricane!
In here,
You
now!
make quick work of them!
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Then this cut them apart to your heart's content.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
We can really make weapons with this?
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
My lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Here, let me help.
We're clean at house.
Let me take the rest of it.
Wow, someone's feeling lively.
Rip this away, Alpha!
I can do this all day.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Lost! Dragon form! Not today! I'm on your mind!
Reload!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Reload!
It's over!
This will come in Astral energy! Full throttle!
They've got me surrounded.
Sword Rain Alpha! Form! You're mine!
I'm out of
Hey,
Take it!
I'm pretty lucky.
Hi, Hoodle!
Sword Rain Alpha! Solid Storm! Here I come!
Raging
All mine! Burn in hell!
I'm ready!
Eat this! Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha!
Where are you going?
Do it! We did it!
These little ones are hard.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
No choice.
I'm surrounded! Sword Rain Alpha! Sword Rain Alpha!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Sword Rain Alpha! First strike!
Sleep now.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
There! Watch and
Dragon shout!
Lightning raging cascade!
Take it!
Annihilation!
No, chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Sleep now! I'll be saving you! Lightning condemned!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Thunderblade!
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
You picked the wrong fight.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Coming through! Ha! No! Scarlet Inferno!
Dragon Shadow! You made quick work of them.
Want me to pick up these slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Let's cut them apart here.
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move!
Gotta break through!
Dragon Form!
I never miss!
Talon Storm!
Lightning orb!
Take this!
Hurricane!
You're finished!
It's still time! Armor won't save you! Do it!
We're in the home stretch, guys!
What she said? Eyes on the prize.
That location was double for you, Rob.
Me? How come I get singled out?
Astral energy!
Say no more. Got
Here, let me done.
Sword Rain Alpha!
I need to be stronger. Should this really be here?
Everywhere you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more green.
Just like Calaglia. Rock?
Ow!
Glacial Spear! Pierce the evil!
Eagle Sword Alpha!
Here's a healing arc!
It's over! Whirlwind Snap! Sword Alpha!
I can do it! Glacial Spear! Pierce the evil!
We turn the tables on it.
There is 4 more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
Sword Alpha! Move it! Get it!
Two enemies arcs to me! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Do it! Sword Alpha!
Here's a healing arc!
Anything in armor is all yours! Get it! Whirlwind Snap! Sword Alpha!
Air thrust!
Nicely done.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cyslodia is...
Watch out!
The hell? Is that a Zoogle?
That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Why can't these dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Less whining and more fighting, thanks!
Yeah, I got you.
Watch it! The enemy is over there! Mega Ray! Annihilation!
Take this!
Seal!
Dragon Shell!
Here, let me help!
Rip and tear! Burn!
Glacial Spear! Pierce the I never miss! Dance in the wind! In here, take it!
Sword Rain
Damn
Alpha!
it! I can't get close enough to hit the main body!
Let's start by taking out the tentacles! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Help this! Lightning!
It's over!
We've turned the tables on it.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here I go! It's over!
It's over!
Mega Ray!
You're mine! Dragon Shell!
Glacial Spear! Here's
Sword Rain
evil!
Alpha!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Dragon Swarm! This one's all mine!
Healing circle!
Burn in hell!
Seal! Let's get you all tucked away!
Try harder! Now I can let loose!
I'll be saving this one! Magic is there! Where are you going? Cyclone! Not on my watch!
Armor won't save you!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Sword Rain
Air
Alpha!
thrust!
Dragon Shell!
Blazer!
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
Pierce evil!
It's
Air
over!
thrust! Free Blazer!
It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not
Falling
brave.
behind.
I just do what I
Like
have
this
to.
one. If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word.
So those are Dan and Astral.
Something you want to say?
Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
Cover this! Air thrust!
Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Dance in the wind! Free Blazer!
Mine! Rip and tear!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Free Blazer!
You're mine! Tear! It's over!
Dance in the wind! Go!
I'll
It's over!
smash you!
Air
Sword
thrust!
Rain Alpha!
I'm only getting started!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
There's always room for improvement.
Should we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a forest?
You scared?
So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renin Lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
I just don't get it. The Danans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renins all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sisloden about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elda Menancia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind. I came out great. Everyone's gonna be real surprised. Mind if I join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen. When do you find the time to train?
What's brought this on all of a sudden?
It's just, even without the blazing sword, you'd still be able to hold your own, right? But I never see you training.
I'd hardly call it a regimen. Unless exchanging blows with Zeugles counts.
I mean, sure, I get that real-life practice beats training any day. But you must have the odd trick or two up your sleeve.
I just told you. I really don't.
Wait, I've got it. It's your armor, right? You channel the extra weight into your strikes and...
It's actually not as heavy as it looks.
So not the armor, huh? In that case...
Just calm down a little, would you? Why are you so fixated on this anyway?
Well, because I want to make myself stronger.
You're strong enough as it is. I almost feel sorry for those Renin soldiers.
It's not enough. I need to keep working to get stronger. I won't allow myself to fail anyone again.
Law?
I'm useless the way I am now. If someone else dies because of me...
Law.
Sorry. Spiraling into self-doubt won't do me any favors. I know that.
None of us are invincible, Law. We're all just getting by, doing the best we can.
That's all we can ask of each other, right? It's as good a place as any to start, I guess.
To start what?
My new training regimen, of course. And what better way to kick it off than push-ups? 1, 2, 3, 4...
I admire your enthusiasm. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Just wait. You'll see how strong I can get. I'll take guard duty tonight. It's fine. I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a wasted trip.
Really? Whatever you...
You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully. What the hell? I thought you wanted us to leave!
You'll never make me talk!
Not helpful. In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that?
Get on in
Sword
there
Ring
with
Alpha!
Astral energy! Alright, it's showtime!
It's almost strong.
Be my guest! Sword Ring Alpha!
Okay, here I go.
Sword Ring Alpha!
Hear me! Let's go down!
Here I come! It's over!
Lunar
Dragon Shell!
Raging Tiger Blade! Here's a healing arc!
I'm on it!
Dance in the wind!
Here I go!
Field
Sword Ring
Ray!
Alpha!
Annihilation!
Escape!
Magna Ray!
Sword
Annihilation!
Ring Alpha!
I'm just getting
Healing
started.
circle.
Dragon Take this!
Why'd you heal me?
Save you!
Stop you dying?
Right.
One more!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Annihilation!
It's over!
Magna Ray!
Side!
This'll come in handy.
Double Demon Fang!
Hit! There! Alright! And again!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Magna Ray! The enemy is going all out!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help.
I'm on it!
First
Here
aid!
you are! Sword Ring Alpha! Try harder! My turn!
I'm ready! In here! This one's mine!
Dragon
More
Sword!
for the stockpile! Dragon Pearl! Annihilation! Heal Magna Ray!
Here you are! Try harder!
Annihilation!
You're mine! First strike! Sword Ring Alpha! Pistol! Burn in hell! You'll pay for that!
Okay, from Death's Abyss! Resuscitation!
Swallow dance!
I still got some Here, let me help!
Here I come!
First aid!
Now you see what I can do!
Lightning Orb! Raging
Sword Ring Alpha!
Annihilation! Hero
Take
Flame
this!
of Fury! Here, let me help.
Eagle Side! Sword Rain Alpha!
Raging Hammy! Flame of Fury! Glacial Spear!
Here and now! Sword Rain Alpha!
Cross and rend! Photon, lightning condemn! Searing reload! The enemy is going all out! Searing
Over.
flame! Where are you going?
Anything in armor is
Over!
over!
Death's Abyss! Raging Cascade! Spread!
Not done yet!
Hands in the wind! Into the field!
Talon Sword Rain Alpha! Eagle Side!
Thunder Field!
Sword Rain Alpha!
It's showtime!
Dragon Down!
Searing
Sword Rain Alpha! Go away! No escape! Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning condemn!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Healing Circle!
Now
Let loose. So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Nope, that'd be silly.
Glacial Spear!
Now you see what I can do.
Hands in the wind! Air Thrust! Whirlwind not in your dreams!
Not today!
Searing Flame! Reload! Shining Supernova!
Time to
Not
Over.
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Blah, 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 magic! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! Photon, Acceleration! Air Thrust!
Rolling Snap!
Mega Ray!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Piercing Roar!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Thunder Field! Thunder Blade!
Crumble!
The enemy is going all out!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Eat
this! Piercing Roar!
Will this help, Noodle?
Damn it!
Time to shine!
If only I'd been more careful.
I'll bring you back
Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses. I'm the one who summoned you all here. Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cislodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
So, wait, Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm, for both Danans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right? We were in the Guard together. That is, until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Danon children who had been orphaned by the Renan's tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Danons were treated like people again. Menancia was reborn under his watch, and orphan children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Danons.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy: earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
If only. See for yourselves.
What the... Is that... metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing. Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there. They call it the hollowing.
The hollowing?
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel... When were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Danon eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Law were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing. I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me, and together we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard. But I'm hoping that's about to change, now you're here.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It was a shot in the dark, But fortunately, you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Danans here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next lord of Elba Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Danan like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Huh?
Right. Huh? Uh-huh. Can't sleep?
And you?
I woke up randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
How's your shoulder?
Huh? My shoulder? Oh, you mean where Dohalim smacked me? It feels a little off, but...
it's fine. I'll manage.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better. I'll give you some more healing. That should do the trick.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That feels much better. Thanks, Xion.
I've been thinking about what happened, and I was out of line. I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe, and now you've healed me up too. We're going to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
Yeah, I guess. But there was one other thing I wanted to ask you. Back at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die. Honestly, I think that's all there is to it.
There you go saying stuff like that again. You never learn, do you? But...
Anyway, it's necessary so we can fulfill our promise, right?
Right. Glad you remember that much.
You okay? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Sleep well. What am I doing?
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let things go, ever since we were kids. Maybe she was keeping an eye on you all because she thought you might cause trouble. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do we need to be worried about her? She could easily report us.
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised more suspicion. Besides, I want to believe in her.
More leaps of faith, huh?
Once we make our move, I'll send Zare to come fetch you again. Until then, stay close and try not to wander off too far.
Guess we're waiting on word from Miguel for the time being.
Let's go out somewhere then. Twiddling my thumbs isn't my style.
I'm going with you if you are. If I let you people go unsupervised, you'd probably wind up too far out for Miguel's news to reach.
Oh, come on. We're not children.
How about you make like the rest of the city and play nice for once?
I hate kids.
I know he said it's necessary, but are we sure Miguel's plan is a good idea?
I mean, just because we came expecting a fight doesn't mean we have to have one.
If Miguel is right about Dohalim, we may have no reason to fight. Dohalim may have found a way to build a future where Danans and Renans can live alongside each other in peace.
Yeah, I guess that may be true, but I'm still not sure about this. I just can't bring myself to trust a Renan. I really don't understand what's going through Magal's head. And as for him and Kisara...
He said they were siblings, right? But things seemed kinda awkward between them. I was an only child, so I never had to deal with that kind of stuff.
Is their situation really that different from ours?
That's... I mean, I guess not, but...
The reality is that we don't know what's true and what isn't about Menancia yet. Until we know that for sure, let's not pass judgment one way or another, okay?
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough, I guess.
All right. Right.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
Oh, good. There you are.
You people again. You shouldn't be loitering around here. Don't force me to arrest you.
Think we've established you couldn't even if you wanted to.
What?
Law, quit it. We're not here to argue with you, Captain. We've got something to deliver to you. Here.
That's... That bracelet. Is that my brother's? Why are you giving this to me? I can't help but wonder what my brother is planning with all this.
I'm not sure. That said, I think he was being sincere about everything he told us back there. I've met a lot of good people fighting to liberate Dana. And I got the same feeling from Magal that I did from all of them. I think we can trust him. I think you're a good person, too. Otherwise, you would report on us and the Gold Dust Cats, right?
What makes you think I won't?
Because Miguel trusts you. And that's enough for me to trust you, too.
You're a pretty unusual guy, Alphen. Do you go around acting like that everywhere you liberate people?
What do you mean?
Sorry, forget it. It's nothing.
Okay. Anyway, I think we'll find out more about what Miguel's planning soon enough. All we can do now is wait and see what happens.
I guess so.
I guess we just wait for things to kick off.
Yeah, looks like we'll be staying at the inn another night.
Oh, it's Zare!
Hold on. She's got something tied to her collar.
Oh, she left.
It happens tomorrow. They want us to meet in that underground quarry.
Then we should prepare while we still can. We'll spend the night here at the inn again. Well, this is it.
Yeah. What angle is the Lord gonna take?
That depends on Miguel. Let's hurry to the...
Next petition! Step forward!
My lord, please hear my humble request.
Who goes there? Halt! Is that Miguel? The traitor?
Guards! Don't let them get any closer! His Excellency's life is in grave danger! Kill them all at once!
Wait!
Stay back, Your Excellency! It's too dangerous!
Enough. He cannot harm me. Nor, I think, does he intend to do so. Isn't that right, Miguel?
Indeed it is, Lord Dohalim.
I have heard many a rumor about you, but I suppose we'll have more time for those later. You have made some rather interesting friends.
He has something he wishes to show you. We are here to make sure he does.
And what could that be?
Please, my lord, you needn't give these miscreants the time of day. I shall personally...
Silence, Kelzelik. I wish to speak with them. Please, you were saying.
It's what's in there, my lord. Have you ever walked all the way through the quarry, my liege? Right to the other side?
Now that you mention it, I don't believe I have. It's a Danon medical facility of some kind, is it not?
I think you need to see for yourself, my lord. All I ask is that you witness this before you pass judgment upon me.
Then witness it I shall. Kisara, this man is your brother, correct? I would like to ask that you personally escort me while in there.
I should warn you. What lies ahead is fraught with danger. You should all take care and stay on your guard as we proceed.
Danger? What could be so dangerous about it? It's a regular workplace, isn't it?
You'll see. Please, I ask only that you trust me.
Sounds like you all need to rethink your medical facilities around here. Hospitals are supposed to be safe.
Quite. Kisara, let's see what they have to show us, shall we?
As you wish, my lord.
Your strength is appreciated. With you, we can all breathe a little easier. So let me ask you something, Rinwell. Hootle and Miguel's cat are both animals native to Dana, right?
Right. And Zoogles definitely aren't.
Well, duh. Those things are too hideous to be from here. Not that owls are any better.
Hmm?
Ah! Ow! Ow! I take it back! I love owls! Owls are the best! I swear!
Hootle's pretty cute, I'll admit. But I've also been rather partial to cats, too. What about you, Shion?
Huh? Who? Me? Well, I guess... I like them both. Nothing. I didn't say anything. Either way, the more I think about it, I've never heard of anyone keeping Zoogles as pets.
Is it because Renans only use them for practical purposes?
Yeah, that could be the reason. They were originally created to serve as beasts of burden, so to speak.
Hey, can you guys quit standing around and get him to leave me alone? I'm begging you!
I didn't realize you held my strength in such high regard.
I meant what I said before. Anyone who tries to fight you will have a hard time of it. How long have you been wielding that enormous shield?
Ever since my first job as a guardsman. Our duty was to stop any attack dead in its tracks, then take all that momentum and turn it right around to smash the attacker.
But why bother blocking in the first place? Wouldn't it be better to just dodge the attack and hit back immediately?
Try doing that when you've got someone standing behind you that you need to protect. This shield is a symbol of our conviction as guardsmen. Every time we successfully block an attack, our fighting spirit only grows stronger.
So what you're saying is that, unlike Law, you can actually take a hit.
I'm right here!
This area right here is where the real Heart of Darkness used to lie in Menancia. It wasn't unusual for the holes we dug in this earth to become our graves, and for the stones we mined to serve as our tombstones.
That's right. I can remember it so clearly. I remember how the adults used to describe this place. Like it was setting foot in the gaping maw of a monster. But anyway, that's all history now.
It is. All the bloodstains on the rocks, the still air, the constant stench of death. We're very lucky that it's all in the distant past. The smell of sweat and debris still hangs in the air, but at least now the Danans of Menancia can live with joy in their hearts. And it's you that we have to thank for this, Lord Dohalim. We would never have come so far if it wasn't for you.
Miguel, why bring all of this up now? What exactly is the point?
I just wanted to remind us. I think it's important that we remember how precious the rights we enjoy under his lordship's grace truly are.
But I still don't get why...
You'll understand soon enough. For now, I simply want you to keep what I've said in mind as we continue our journey.
It's teeming with Zeugles. Are they kept here as some kind of deterrent?
Not that I know of. This is where the spirit vessel is housed, so it's no place for beasts. What's going on? Where are all the laborers?
You're the only one who doesn't seem in the least bit surprised. Perhaps you'd care to enlighten us?
All in due course, my lord. But first, just a little bit further. Once we reach our destination, everything will become clear soon enough.
Fine. As you wish.
I noticed your shield just appears out of nowhere whenever you need to use it, just like Shion and her gun.
Does it use the same Renin transferal technology too? Don't you need astral energy in order to use that?
You do. Obviously, I can't cast arts myself, but I'm equipped with a device that has the necessary energy charged into it. As long as I'm using the device, I can call forth my shield whenever I like.
Equipment charged with astral energy isn't all that rare.
So basically, there's nothing special about Renin technology that prevents Danins from using it?
No. But as you might expect, normally they'd never be given any of it in the first place.
It's not as if just anybody gets to have it here. You need to earn Lord Dohalim's trust before you're allowed access to it.
What makes you so sure he's not bribing you?
Rinwell.
I'm just being honest. It's not normal.
I can understand why you'd be skeptical. However, Elda Menancia truly has transformed and evolved from the sort of realm it once was.
Yes, she's right. And that's exactly why
Miguel?
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll explain more once we arrive at our destination.
Wow. If you're being charged, give me a shout.
Right. Thanks for the help.
Crumble! Are those rockets?
Aim for the weak stuff. Sword Ring Alpha! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good. I'll leave it to you. Sword Ring Alpha!
Raging Cascade!
There you
Searing Flame! Reload!
Dragon Force!
Lightning! Downfall! Dance in the wind!
Far enough!
Powered Hurricane! Power of Water! Uncle David!
That frickin' does it!
Leave the charges to me!
Lightning Orb!
Far enough!
More where that came from!
Powered Hurricane!
Lightning! Dance in the wind!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Far enough!
Back into the fray!
Nothing against my team!
Air thrust! Lightning! Sword! Lightning! Downfall!
Hurricane! Eagle Fire! I'll get you here and now!
Lightning condense! Thunderblade!
Far enough!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Dragon Claw!
Lunar
Sword Ring Alpha!
Nothing gets by me!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Mega Ray!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Lightning condense!
Far enough!
Mega Ray!
By the
Power of water!
This one's leave the charges to me!
Glacial Spear! Lightning condense! Thunderblade!
Far enough! I'm gone! One more!
Dance in the wind!
Handle it!
Seal! Annihilation! Mega Ray!
This one denied!
Sleep now! This one! One more raging cascade! By the power of water!
Dragon form!
Raging cascade!
This one's mine!
Breath! Dance in the wind! There,
Ready to go!
I'll be saving this one!
Glimmer dragon!
Into the
Sword Rain Alpha! Fire! Helen Hurricane!
Annihilation captured! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Searing fire!
Rip it! Sword Rain Alpha!
Burning strike!
Glacial Spear.
Astral energy!
Say no more. This should make for some good weapon crafting material. An opponent like this should be easy.
Raging cascade! Burning
Burn up!
Glacial Spear.
Here's evil! Freeze Helen form!
Sword Rain Alpha!
This is it!
Helen Hurricane!
I'm gone!
Take this!
Got fire!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Barely a blip on our radar.
All right.
I didn't know you could use arts like that.
Yeah, but still, what's with that smoke and these Zoogles around here?
This is...
How long have they been mining this place out?
Since before I was born. Or so they tell me. Probably for decades.
That long? I'm impressed the place has never caved in during all that time.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Burn in hell!
Rocket show! Annihilation! Here we go! It's a duel of the arts!
Sword Rain Alpha! First strike!
Here's the wind! Do it!
See 'em. Can you take care of them? Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Glacial Spear.
An
Here's
Astral...
evil! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Freeze Lancer!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Sleep now.
Sword Rain Alpha! I'm on! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Raging Cascade!
Eat this! I'll run you through!
I'll be
Shattering
waiting.
pieces! Sword Rain Alpha!
Now! That freaking does it! This one's mine! This is it! And
There you go! I can carve through armor!
Raging Cascade! Mega Ray!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
I'm only getting started! Not on my watch! Here I go!
Not today!
Glimmer Dragon!
No escape!
Glacial
We
Shield!
did it! I'm on Sword Rain Alpha! What's that? Sword Rain Alpha! We did it!
Flame of Fury!
Eat it!
Now,
Glacial
Glacial
Shield!
Here's the evil!
Sword Rain Alpha! Get it apart!
More with that!
Dragon Form!
Barely a blip on our radar.
An opponent like this should be easy. Dragon Sword!
Here goes! Take that!
Dragon Form!
You're mine!
Dragon! Ready?
Now
you see what I on a roll! Sword Rain Alpha!
Go for the weak point! This way!
First strike!
I can do it all day! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Glacial Spear.
Sword
Here's
Rain
evil!
Alpha!
Dance in the wind! Air Blaster! Here's not in your dreams!
I'm on Alpha! Burn in hell!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here's a healing arm! Where are you going? Like Astral Energy! By the power of
Sword
water!
Rain Alpha!
Don't get complacent.
Right, here we go!
Let me help!
Dragon
Dance Grenade! Sleep
Rain
now!
Alpha!
There! Go! More I'm only getting started!
Talon Hurricane!
Sleep now!
You're mine!
More for the stop
You're
time.
finished!
Spear!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Eat through it!
We did it! Talon Hurricane!
Now!
Goodwill!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Here I go! The wind!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Sealed! More for the stop time. Now! Fedora! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Searing Flame!
I'm on it! Sword Rain Alpha! Hurricane! I'm not done!
Now! Thunder Blade!
Looks like we won.
place is a lot more complicated than I expected. Is this the right way?
Yeah. You'll find some metal scaffolding nearby. Once we go through there, we can make our way to the inner depths.
Are you on alert for your brother? You needn't worry so much. He's not the type of man to act rashly.
Right.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Dragon Swarm!
Sleep now.
Carve through armor! Sword Rain Alpha! Burn in hell!
I'll be
Dust
ready
to
to
dust! Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Sword Rain Alpha! I'm
Lunar
just
Blast!
getting started! Aim for the weak spot! Dust to dust! Sword Rain Alpha!
This one's mine!
Sword
Where
Rain
are you
Alpha!
going?
Come and get it!
Here's
Your
Spear!
power
Here's the
hurricane!
Evil Dream!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With this, I can become even stronger.
There. An opponent like this should be easy.
Flame of Fury!
Glacial Spear!
Here's the
It's
Evil!
over!
Great Lantern!
You're finished!
Eat this!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Solid Storm! Light Master Raging Cascade!
Sword Rain
Sleep
Alpha!
now!
Rip and tear!
I'll be saving this
You're
one!
mine!
Dance in the
You're
wind!
on!
Here, let me
You
help.
picked the wrong fight!
First
I owe you.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Looks like we've arrived.
This is the way to the medical facility, right?
You'll see. Let's keep going.
So there really is an underground lake here. Tell me, where is the medical facility?
It's not here. In fact, it never even existed in the first place.
But I've seen people carried in here with my own eyes. Where could they have all gone?
The answer is right in front of you. You need but open your eyes.
What do you mean?
Are you trying to say that they all drowned in this lake?
No. They are just what you see before you. What's left when matter ceases to be matter. Perhaps the scale is throwing you off. Let me show you what I'm getting at.
What?
No way. It can't be.
So then, this entire lake is...
Yes. All this is the hollowing.
I still don't follow, Miguel. What happened to your hand? And what is this hollowing you speak of?
This is what I wanted to show you, my lord. When a life form's drained of its astral energy, Its physical form breaks down completely. A death leaving no physical remains. All that's left is a reflective substance. The only proof that matter once existed at all. That hollowing is the substance that fills this lake.
This whole lake. How many people? How many Danans?
You actually expect me to believe all that? That an astral arts illiterate Danan would know of this unseen atrocity? And that I, a Renan lord, would have no knowledge?
I have one last piece of evidence, Lord Dohalim. This is a Fruit of Helgen. The cause of all of this.
What are you doing, Miguel?
Here is your proof, my lord. Proof of the bounds of your knowledge. Proof of the countless Danan deaths under your watch. No, they were not merely deaths. Those Danans were completely erased. And now, the only testament is that lake of hollowing.
Miguel!
Someone close to you is behind all of this. This person is amassing huge amounts of astral energy. You have to stop them. You're the only one who can prevent Menancia from returning to the living hell that it was once before. I beg you, for the future of the utopia you have created, please stop them. Don't let your dream die just as it's become a reality.
Wait a minute, I don't know if I...
Miguel! Miguel! Miguel!
Forgive me, Kisara. I'm sorry. It was the only way I could open his eyes. I didn't have much time left anyway. Please, help our Lord Dohalim to make our greatest dream a reality.
Miguel! Miguel!
Stop! Stop! That voice! Make it stop!
Darling!
What is this? His master core's going berserk!
Miguel! Miguel!
I know all you are is peace, but we need your help. We gotta get him under control.
Yes! As if he wasn't already strong enough!
Pray forgive me this, my lord.
Glacial Sword! Yes, Eagle! Talon Spear! Free Blazer!
I'm on a roll now! It's over!
That rock is huge!
Watch out, everyone!
Into the shadows!
This isn't looking good.
Unlike Dance in the wind! I'll tear you apart! A wave of sometime! I can do this all day!
I owe you one.
Glacial Spear! Dance in the wind! Far enough! Air thrust!
You're finished! Eat it! Sword Ring Alpha!
Let me help! Dragon Shell!
I owe you one.
Here and now! Air thrust! Photon! Eagle Sword! Annihilation!
Attack time!
Burn! Talon Roar! Sword Ring Alpha!
Here
Sword
goes!
Ring Alpha!
Listen!
Here we go again!
Sword
Ring Alpha!
I never miss! Air thrust! Here's a healing art!
First strike!
First aid! Like Astral Fury! Burning! Glacial Spear! Here's Eagle! Free Blazer! Let me help! Like Astral Raging Cascade! Spread! Searing Flare! I'll heal you all!
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
Healing Circle!
This should do
I'll
it!
bring you back from death's abyss!
Look out for the charge attack!
Nothing gets through me. This I swear.
I pulled out the fight left in me!
Here we go again!
Here I come!
Healing Circle!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Frickin' does it!
Steering Flare! Here goes! Now to elevate! Field!
Sword Ring Alpha! Not today!
Glacial Spear! Here's
Sword Ring Alpha!
Free Blazer! Raging Cascade!
Over?
Please now! I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Frickin' does it!
Here we go again! I can do this all day! Glacial Spear! Here's Rainbow! Where are you going? Confiscated! Raging Sword!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Mega Ray! Annihilation! Lightning Orb! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Here I
Sword Ring Alpha!
Well blasted! Mega Ray!
No further.
Stop moving!
Get it now!
Please forgive me.
See what I can do!
Resuscitation! I'll heal you all!
Here I come!
I'll tear you
apart! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Mega Ray!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Mega Ray!
I'm on Sword Ring Alpha!
Dance in the wind! In here! I never miss! There! Now that's mine!
Ignite!
Astral energy! Photon blast!
you hear
I'll
me?
rely on my
Easter!
Eat this!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Now. Healing Blade!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Eagle Fly! Shield! Not on my watch! There!
Try harder! My turn!
Anything in order is all right.
Here, let me help.
I owe you one.
Sleep and torch!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll tear you apart! Now you see what I can do!
You're mine!
That frigate does it!
You're mine!
By the power of the water! I'll heal you all!
Tear you apart!
Over?
Photon Blast! I'll bring you back from dead abyss! Thunderblade! Precipitation! Here, let me help!
I opened myself fine not too long ago. Now I'm into
Sword Rain Alpha! Stand here!
Dance in the wind!
I'm on it!
Sleep now! I'll be saving this one!
Big Flash!
Healing Ball! Now where that came from! The Marksman! Here, let me help! Raging Blade! I'll be saving this! Confiscated!
You'll pay for that!
Ready and ready!
Sword Rain Alpha! Carve through one!
Dance in the wind!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Glimmer Flash! More for the stuff! What was I thinking?
Eat this! Try harder! Not today!
Hey, that... Raging Storm!
Take this!
Light Astral Flame! Lightning Destroy! Thunderblade!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Freeze Blade!
I've let you all down.
Stay away from my friend! Ruin hit! Sword Rain Alpha!
Not in your dreams!
You're mine!
Let the marksman handle this! Glacial Spear!
Not today!
Dust to dust! Come on, Lord Dohalim!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Are you all right? What was that just now? I understand this is a lot for you to take in, but Miguel trusted you.
Impossible. I have no such power. Truth be told, I never wanted this. I never wanted to be a lord. However, competing for a position in the crown contest was required of me, and in the process, I took the life of a dear friend. The life I took and the bloodshed, the hatred that it earned me. It was far more than I could ever bear. But the screams and tears of the slaves, they would reawaken my memories of that day. The memories of my friend's scream and the tears of the one who mourned him. I couldn't take it any longer. I didn't want to remember.
So that's it? That's the real reason you freed the Danans? Just so you wouldn't have to listen to their screams?
Wait. So everything you've done...
Precisely. It was simply to distance myself from all the pain and death, all for my own selfish ends. And if it made everyone happy in the process, well, then that was just an added benefit. Or perhaps I truly did believe in those ideals at one point. But living up to them was never my aim.
Impossible. Your dream of coexistence? The ideals that you always championed? So you're saying that everything you stood for? You're saying it was all just a self-obsessed lie? Tell me it isn't true, Lord Dohalim. Because my brother believed in you in your dream!
Forgive me.
So this is who you really are?
Stop!
Let go! Let me go! Let me go!
It's enough, Kisara!
Let go!
Stop!
I'll tear him apart! I swear
Are you trying to ignore your brother's dying wish? He entrusted you with his dream!
Just kill me. I'm nothing. I am but a shell of a man now. I'm just a pitiful coward who shrank from his duties. I would only ask that you make it quick.
This man... This is the person my brother died for. And for what? For what? I need you to get out of my sight right now. Go, before I change my mind!
Are you feeling any better?
Yeah, a little. Thanks.
What are we gonna do now?
I still have unfinished business with Dohalim.
He's a world away from the Lord Balsef was. There's no need for us to fight him, Shion.
In case you've forgotten,
Guys! I think something's going on outside.
Kisara! There you are!
What's happening?
Kelzelik has started an insurrection. He's driving all of the Danans out of the palace.
What? Has he lost his mind? What about Lord Dohalim?
We don't know where he is, Captain. We thought maybe you would.
No, I don't. I haven't seen him since we were inside the quarry.
Damn. Well, either way, I wouldn't go near the palace. Any suspected Renan sympathizers are being arrested on sight. This whole thing is a powder keg about to explode. Best prepare for the worst.
I guess not all of the Renans here like the idea of coexisting with the Danans after all.
So this is it. This is the real Menancia.
Are you giving up?
On what? This realm is already finished. It perished along with my brother's dream.
That's a shame. And I guess all the people who believed in that dream are on their own out there, aren't they? Not all of the Renans sided with Kelzelik. There's still hope, Kisara. Your brother's dream is only dead when there's nobody left who believes in it. Am I wrong?
You're right. I'm going to the palace. I need to see what's happening there with my own eyes. What are you all doing?
I thought it was pretty clear. We're coming with you.
I appreciate the thought, really. But there's no need for you all to get involved in this.
Dohalim said it himself, right? All of us, we're liberators.
Thank you.
Will things be okay in the city?
I'm concerned about that as well. But for now... Let us get to the palace.
Right. We best clamp down on things at the source before they get out of control.
The fact the enemy's holding themselves up tells me they're not exactly happy to see us.
Then we'd better go in prepared for whatever welcome.
We have to stop Sir Kelzelik.
Don't you think it's about time you dropped the sir?
He always treated us Danans with such warmth and kindness. Did he have such bad intentions all along? I just can't bring myself to believe it.
Forget about intentions. We should assume he's the one who's behind all these incidents. It's not surprising to me that there are Renans in Menancia who resent Dohalim, but I didn't expect one would be so close to him.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I guess all of us here in Menancia are still some way off from being a truly united realm, aren't we?
Are you going to be okay, Kisara?
I don't know, but I definitely don't want things to end like this. Please, lend me your strength.
Of course. Anyone who tries to oppress others is our enemy, and we'll gladly stand against them. Besides, I want to believe that this realm really can do better too. I thought we'd see fighting throughout the city, but it's dead quiet.
Either Dohalim's allies have been arrested, or they're keeping a low profile.
Meaning the rebels are occupying the palace? Then let's hurry up and kick those bastards out.
This place is awfully quiet for a siege palace.
Such a huge place is spooky without all those people here.
They're probably waiting to ambush us.
With so few Renans here, I guess this is what it's like when the Danans are expelled and the ruling minority are all that's left. My money's on them using Zeugles to even the odds.
I don't even see any Danan guardsmen.
The fact that they're not at their stations tells me they really have been driven out. We all swore an oath of loyalty to Lord Dohalim. My fellow guards wouldn't abandon their posts lightly.
Speaking of which, where the heck is he?
How could this be happening?
Any idea where we should go in the main building?
Let's try the Lord's chamber.
Worth a shot.
Hey Law, you can bust that wall open, can't you?
Well, let's give it a... It's on!
Try empty one,
Get away, Layton!
Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come!
Rolling ready to watch it!
You think that shield will save you?
Sword Rain Alpha! You're mine!
I'll tear you apart!
We're not Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Glacial Spear! Pierce
I'll
Evil!
finish you here and now!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Lightning Spear! Pierce Evil!
Denied!
Thunderblade! Freeze Lancer!
You're mine!
I'll have to take my revenge on you!
You're finished!
In here! Hear me! Flame of Fire!
Fire!
I'm coming! Prepare marksmanship!
It's almost too strong! All yours!
Save you!
Sword Rain Alpha! Whoa, damn! We're not finished! Sword Rain Alpha! I owe you one! I hold nothing back!
Come to an end.
Sword Rain Alpha! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Do it! You're done!
Dragon Sword!
Do it!
No!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Sword Rain Alpha!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Lightning Attack!
Not
Damn
today!
Here's the healer!
Sword Rain Alpha!
You're pay for what you did!
You got
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! Power Power! Lightning Attack!
Astral!
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Dance in the wind!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here I go!
Dance in the wind!
Mega Ray!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll be now!
Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
A noble what?
The room at the northern end of this floor. Maybe the release mechanism is in there.
You know, the more I think about it, this palace is way too big for its own good.
Tell me about it. Plus, where the hell were these soldiers and Zeugles all this time?
Normally, the Zeugles are kept in specialized training facilities and only get let out in cases of emergency.
Like this one, for instance? Give me a...
No choice!
Bring him down! I can carve through armor!
My shield! Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning Orb! Lightning
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm a true gunslinger around here.
No, we're not finished!
Mega
Sword Rain Alpha!
Rough and weak.
I'm not done!
Go
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
There! One more! Mega Ray! Heal! That's my cue!
Here I come! Shut him down!
Talon Hurricane!
Looks like we won.
I won't forgive you! Not in your dreams!
No!
Gemini Alpha!
Sword Rain Alpha!
By the power of water! Thunder Field! They really got your If it's in the sky, it's mine! More for the sunlight! Now! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Raging Cascade! Gemini Aqua!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Now!
Pieces! Attack time!
More for the stockpile! Now! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
All right. There are enemy forces here, too?
They must be predicting our movements and deploying accordingly.
So they figured we were coming all along, is that it?
I see one, eh? Burn in hell! Sword Rain Alpha!
Raging Cascade!
No shield can stand up to these things!
Hold my lord! Sword Rain! It's almost too strong!
Then I'll split it up!
Be my guest! Sword Rain Alpha!
Eat this!
Fire support!
Now I'm in the groove!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! Dragon Shell!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning condemned!
Now I'm real mad!
Dragon Shell! First strike! Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Here I go!
I'm on it! Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it!
Here go!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Seems about right to me.
So what is Mahag Sar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
Little help! Rise and ready! Confiscated!
Where are you going?
Sword Rain Alpha!
Ready and ready!
I'm going in!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! You picked the wrong fight!
I'll smash you!
Shining
Sword Rain Alpha!
Healing circle! Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
I'll punch that gun out of your hand!
Keep now! Bring him down! More protect! One more!
You're finished!
Mega Ray! Fire support! Annihilation! Hear me! Flame of Fury!
I'll finish you here and now!
Mission! Ready! Do it!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Is that some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release mechanism we're looking for, but...
This isn't enough to go on.
Hey, look at that enemy! It's shining! I've got a really bad feeling about this!
Showdown between blade and fist!
Not today!
Air thrust! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
I see one, eh? I can carve through one! My shield! Take down your defenses! Engaging! We're not finished! Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here, let me help!
You got flyers!
I'm got this! Let him march me! Sleep now!
All yours!
More for the stockpile! Free laser! Arch field!
Swallow dance!
Annihilation!
An astral arc?
Now, that's my cue!
Shut him down!
Too much... More where that came from!
I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
I wonder when. Oh, this looks nice and tough.
Kisara, do you have any idea just what Kelzelik might be planning at the palace?
It's hard to say. I've never seen him use any powerful arts, and I don't think he's particularly skilled with any weapons either. However, I have noticed him accompanied by something strange from time to time.
What kind of strange?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything with him, but I could sense something was there. Probably some sort of Zoogle.
An invisible Zoogle?
We'd better be careful in any case. I'd rather we not find out after it jumps us and tries to rip our throats out.
Look! Another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then... there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Great. Let's see if we can find it. Even if Danans and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here, both sides still cared about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special alive. Don't lose hope, Kisara.
Like this should be easy.
Here I go.
Engaging!
I'm only getting started. Thunder field! You'll have no mercy.
Bring him down!
Leave now.
Its armor's too strong. Then I'll split it up. Be my guest. Coming through. Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Your armor won't save you! If it's in the sky, it's mine! This one's mine! Leave it now!
We're not finished!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I need to be stronger.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber. Let's go.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzalik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzalik, You were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool! I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave wouldn't know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the Sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it! My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Careful!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Hit him where it hurts most!
Thunder Field!
By the power of water! Dragon Shout!
Searing!
Dragon Form! Sword Rain Alpha!
Astral energy! Dance in the wind! More for the stockpile!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll heal you all!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Too much healing circle! Thank you.
Here,
let me help. Raging Cascade!
It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Rolling snap! Mega Ray! Raging Annihilation! Sweep now! I'm ready!
It's over!
I never miss! Glimmer Dragon!
Sword Rain Alpha!
More with that cannon! Flame of fury! Dance in the wind! Glacial Fury! Pierce evil! Ready!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Confiscated! Here's a healing art!
Here I come! It's over!
Supernova!
By the power of water!
Dragon
Shout!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Mega Ray!
I'm on truck!
Gemini Alpha!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Mega Ray!
Ether!
Light Astral
Sword Rain Alpha!
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Power Storm!
Here I come!
Glacial Sphere!
You're finished! Sword Rain Alpha!
Freeze Lancer!
I'll tear you apart!
Swallow
All good things come to an end!
It's over!
Glacial Sphere!
Dragon Form! Sword Rain Alpha!
Eagle Fire!
Here's a healing!
Chargers to me!
Here I come!
Raging Storm!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll finish you here and now!
I'm not feeling so great.
Thank you. Here's a healing art!
Sword Rain
Let the
Alpha!
marksman handle this! Photon Flash!
Burn! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here, let me help! Light Astral
Sword Rain Alpha!
Dance in the wind! In here!
You're finished!
More for the start! Enemies incoming!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Then we'll take
Sword
him
Rain
down!
Alpha! Take this!
In here!
I'm not done!
More for the stockpile!
Sword Rain Alpha!
That move!
Here comes a big one!
Anything in armor is all
Dragon
mine!
Form!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil! More
Sword
of
Rain
that
Alpha!
Freeze
Take
Lancer!
this! Dragon Shout! Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it! Searing Sword! Demon's Descent!
Flashing fang!
Searing touches.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Now I'm in
New
the
escape!
Photon,
An astral art?
that's my cue.
Shut him down.
Here, let me help. First aid! Glacial spear. Here's evil. Air thrust. Freeze lancer. Dance in the wind. In here.
You're mine!
More push. Healing circle. Seal. Magic defense.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. Glacial spear. Here's evil. More with us. You alright?
Yeah, here, I'll be okay.
This one's mine.
Not now, not ever.
All good things.
You picked the wrong fight!
Tempest Whirl. Will this hit?
Shattering
Razor
pieces! Attack time!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Thank you.
Sword Rain Alpha! I owe you one.
Lightning orb.
You're finished!
I'm just getting started.
I'm out of ammo.
Sword Rain
You shouldn't have
Alpha!
messed with me. First strike!
Healing circle.
I owe you.
I'll fix you up. Recover. Steel force. Raging cascade.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Talon
Here, let me help.
Sword Rain Alpha!
First aid.
I'm not done!
Raging cascade.
Sword Rain Alpha! I'm on it!
Dance in the wind. Weak now. More for the side.
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge. Photon, I'll heal you all. Healing circle.
I owe you one.
I'm on quiver.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Let the marksman handle this.
We got him on the run!
Don't get cocky.
You picked the right.
Dance in the wind.
Still anyone's fight.
It was
I'll
nice
be saving this one.
anything in order.
Here goes. More with that.
Now you see what I can do!
Dance in the wind.
That's
Feel. Not on my watch. Gemini off. Photon
This one's all
Here,
mine.
let me know when that came from.
Burn!
Lightning to burn.
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm on a roll now!
Annihilation.
It's over!
Mega ray. Annihilation.
First strike!
Will this help? Take care of it. Here, let me help.
You'll pay for that! Sword Rain
Bring you
Alpha!
back from death to bid.
Sword Rain Alpha!
I blame you all
I'll
down.
bring you back from death to bid. I can't heal you forever. Here's a healing art. First aid. There, and again. Mega ritual.
Sword Rain
Let me
Alpha!
help. Ready to go. First aid.
I'm on it!
Lightning orb. And again.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Swallow dance!
Lightning again. Thunder blade. Here's a healing art.
I'm on Sword Rain Alpha! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship! Ridiculous! Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The Fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough, and you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Elder Menencia. Go to Mahag Sar, Ganeth Horrors, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renin. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renin supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renin lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
How's that for a kick? I'm getting better, right?
Quite. I'll be relying on your fancy footwork.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Miguel entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide. There.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danins and Renins have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danin lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elda Menancia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renin Lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Mahag Sar.